roll right into this Venus stack, you guys. This Venus stack is really, really, really wild. And I'm not gonna do like, I'm not gonna try to bypass this because like she be bipolar. Like this time is like from August like 8th to the 14th. Venus is gonna be playing all over the place. And there's a lot of opportunity, right? I don't want to scare anybody out of this, or if you want to feel scared, that's on you. Have fun with that. The thing is she is doing some flippy floppies that are going to happen. The first is going to be Venus on August 10th. Venus is going to go trine Pluto. So when we're looking at Venus, this is all about, and she's also in Libra right now. So this is all about balancing beauty. This is balancing love. This is balancing value and money. Trine is 120 degrees, and this is harmony. This is flow. This is gifts that are being given with Venus trine Pluto, which is in Aquarius. Pluto in Aquarius is like this collective underworld transformation. And this trans is going to be happening from the 8th to the 12th. So if all of those names, all of those numbers did not make any sense to you, we're going to go into what they actually mean. So we're looking at this like intense magnetic depth that's going to be available. This is going to be a level of intimacy that can completely and utterly transform not only your life, but it can transform the entire collective. This is this attraction at this soul level. I mean, it is deep. And when I'm talking deep, we're talking like Hades, Pluto, like down into the underworld depth that's available. And this is like attraction and value that's going to go deeper to how you relate to things that you love. So a lot of people think Venus is just relationships, just partnerships. That's not what she is at all. That's a piece of her, but that's not the umbrella. This is anything you're passionate about. This could look like yourself. It could look like your work. It could look like your home. It could look like a partner. It could look like your art. So, depending on what you truly value and truly love, this is where that transformation gets to happen. So, the ask for the 8th through the 12th, and especially on the 10th, is to go deep into what you find value in. And I'm going to repeat that again and we can breathe into it. Go deep into what you find value in, not somebody else, not something fancy that shows up and is real sparkly. We'll be talking about that next, but what you find actual value in. So, this is a little bit of that bipolar aspect that I was talking about. The next transit, this is happening literally just a few hours after that first transit. This is where Venus goes opposite. And when we're looking at opposite, this is going to be 180 degrees. This could be a tension, it can be a face off. And Venus is going to be opposite of Neptune and Aries, right? So we're thinking like kind of this like self warrior dreams, illusion, and fantasy that could happen. And this is going to be affecting 8th through the 12th as well. So both of these are going to be kind of bouncing back and forth with each other through the next few days. What can happen with Neptune is Neptune can tend to make us very foggy. It's going to roll in. It can give us rose colored glasses. It could be something that's incredibly beautiful, but very, very, very blurry. What's coming up is like pointillism. It's a style of art that like all the art's made with these tiny little points. And when you step back, wow, it looks gorgeous. But when you get up close, you're like, I can't even figure out what the crap this painting looks like. I don't even know what it is. So this kind of feeling can completely dissolve and blur your discernment. And that is something to be very, very aware of from the 8th to the 12th, because you've got this like beautiful magnetic depth and transformation. And then you also have like this inability to tell if it's real or not. The key on this one is just don't hand anybody your heart or your wallet during this transit. Don't just be like, oh, here, like, here you go. Oh, you want some money? Here, I got you. Like, this feels really deep. It feels really important. So just look out for that kind of stuff until this transit passes. And what's really cool is around the 12th, this is going to start to fall off, those two major things. But before they fall off on August 11th, the next day, Venus is going to be trine Uranus. So we already know Venus, what you value. Trine is ease, grace, flow, and Uranus in Gemini, which looks like flexibility. It looks like this like sudden sparks, this like electric attraction. And this is something that I would call like a catalyst, and it can break stagnation for you. So, with all three of these together, right after the 12th, the truth is going to be really apparent around the 13th or 14th, right around that time frame. So if you meet somebody and you're like, they're the one, and you fall deathly in love with them and everything's fantastic, and then the 13th you're like, okay, I'm waiting to fall fully in love until the 13th. I'm going to wait until the 13th to see, to just check on this. Same thing comes up. If you're a Capricorn, you're like me, and the perfect business opportunity shows up, be like, hey, before I sign on that dotted line, just give me until the 13th or 14th. Like, this is a really good practice right now. That's the booby trap, is getting lost in that Neptunian fog and mistaking projection for truth, what you really want for truth. It can also lead to impulsivity, confusing intensity, or novelty for value, right? If you're like, oh, this is super intense, it must be great. Or this is new to me and I'm very excited about it and it must be right. Wait until the 13th or 14th. The gift of this time, though, is a chance for depth and a chance for openness in your world. This is freedom flowing through what you love and value. There is a magnetism with Pluto that's going to be softened by some compassion with Neptune and enlivened by this freshness of Uranus. So, this is a really, really, really great opportunity to feel the full range of Venus and what it means to be drawn in, and then letting that change you, but from a really clean point of you knowing your own discernment. And I do want to say, because sometimes when I used to watch reports like these and I would do things in a way that I thought was wrong, or I would trip up and make the incorrect decisions, if you end up signing on the dotted line and it ends up all falling apart, trust that that's for your highest good too. Like, all of this is always going to be for your highest good. The mistakes that you go through, the trip ups that you make, all of them are just beautiful learning opportunities for you to know yourself in this world a little bit better. So, on a close on this, feel what moves you. Just wait to sign on the dotted line. This is one of my favorite phrases, and all of my clients love it, is this is just data, right? That's like that right there during this time. This is just data. It's just data. It's just data until you move out of that Venus trine Pluto and the Venus opposite Neptune. And the question to ask yourself right now is, am I seeing this clearly, or am I seeing what I want to see? Am I seeing this clearly, or am I seeing what I want to see? And that's it for that Venus stack, guys.
Mic drop. Boom, take that.